Now, if you're a parent, you'll know the feeling of being at work and that panic that you feel towards the end of the day, and you've got to go and pick up the kids on time. Will you make it on time? Well, in a landmark case, one woman, she's an estate agent, has been awarded £180,000 after her boss rejected her request to change her finish time after coming back from maternity leave from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. so that she could pick up her child from nursery. The nurseries traditionally finish at 6 p.m, so she physically couldn't finish work at 6 p.m. and pick up a child on time. Brenda, you felt the sharp end of something like this, haven't you?
I have. When I was doing my accounts payable, when I was an accounts payable assistant, and I was a single mother, I had an emergency that came up with one of my children and I had to leave. I asked my boss, it was about 4:30, I asked if I could leave just an hour earlier, and I was told no. I basically had to leave, and when I came back the next day, I came back to disciplinary action because I was told that I took I had an unauthorised absence. But my point is, and it has always been, you know, there are so many companies out there that I think, you know, you should be allowed that flexibility. I wasn't saying that I wanted to just go. I was going to go, come back and make up the time. But that wasn't even an option that was given. Or job share, or, you know, some sort of childcare facility, creche facility in this company. But, yeah, I was given disciplinary action, and it left a bad taste in my mouth because I thought, well, if I had just lied and wasn't truthful, then I could have just got away with it. Whereas I was open and honest, and I was penalised for that. Yeah,
well, it makes me think. I mean, I couldn't have done Lisa something today because unless I was able to drop my son off at school this morning. I did the meeting on Zoom, didn't I, from the car, which was sort of, it worked 80% of the time and 20% I missed, but I came in and caught up. And that's the point, isn't it? I think lockdown has really taught, and it should teach a lot of employers about the fact that you can skin a rabbit many ways. You don't have to be in the place you were this time last year to do the job you're still doing.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. Sometimes it takes a huge crisis to make a real leap forward in progress, and I think we've proven that we can work on technology, we can be trusted. Could we job share where technology couldn't come in? I mean, I have to say, I know this is a stereotype, but whenever I start a new job and somebody's in charge of me and senior to me, if they're childless, it does fill me with dread. And I may be wrong to say that.
Why does it fill you with dread?
Because I feel that if unforeseen circumstances come up, and this isn't even talking about the joyful stuff in life, this is the sickness, the illness, the childcare that falls through, and I've got to go, I feel like they might be less empathetic than if they were a parent themselves. That's not even thinking about the lovely stuff I'd like to do, like sports day and the nativity play, that I feel that I just can't ask for. And without going off topic, it's not just about fulfilling those commitments of your children. You know, what if you have a sister that's got chemotherapy that you want to support her through that? A parent with some kind of complex needs in old age. We need to open this idea up to being more than just people that work for somebody.
We are whole people,
we're
not
human.
just
workers.
Well, when I was a boss, I could put my hand on heart and say I wasn't that horrible nightmare boss you're talking about. And I think you've got to, you know, give bosses a chance. I think that the last year has been a bit of a learning curve for everyone. But this story, estate agent story, is shocking. There's no two ways about it.
Well, it's interesting because I was going to get my house evaluated and I went online. And now, even though people can be in your house, they're now offering virtual. You want a virtual evaluation. You can send pictures and send them off, and the estate agent will still do their job.
You can view them with goggles on.
Right, exactly. Or they can come to your house. So it just shows that working practices are changing, aren't they? And we have to go with the times. And I think this company has now found out to their detriment, haven't they? £180,000 they've paid